This is Newcap News with Nerman Isaac.
Good evening. It's a message some parents just don't seem to get. Our CMP are reminding moms and dads to not leave their children unattended in vehicles. Now, earlier this week, Lloydminster RCMP responded to a call where a child was left alone in a vehicle along with a dog and a cat. It's just one of many calls they've responded to over the past 4 months. And as Anna Stanley explains, a quick run to do an errand is just not worth the risk.
That's ridiculous. I think it's really silly that people leave their kids in vehicles, especially when it's really hot outside.
You should never leave your kids in the vehicle, never. I know when my kids were little, they were young, but you just pack them up, you take them with you wherever you go.
These mothers understand, but not everyone is on board with the message. Constable Grant Kersinger says since May 1st of this year, there have been 14 calls for children left unattended in vehicles.
We've really noticed a pickup in the last several weeks of these amount of calls due to temperature and those things. People want to leave their kids there because they think they're running in and out real quick. It's not going to be a long time inside. It's a hassle to undo seat belts, booster seats, or to have the kid inside with them.
But he says it doesn't matter if you're only leaving them for just mere minutes. Delays can happen and they could be exposed to other hazards.
Lloydminster is a place that we do have good police presence. We are doing our best to ensure safety. We watch out for things like that. However, if you're not there, you are the best caregiver and protector for your child.
Fortunately, there haven't been any fatalities in our area, but police say there are tips parents can do to ensure this never happens.
We'll have a toy or stuffed animal or something like that and set it on the passenger seat if there's no one there. If there is, sometimes I've seen parents hang things around the mirror, whether it be like a soother or something like that.
As for this mom of 2, she has this advice for parents.
We have air conditioning, but still, I wouldn't trust even, just in case even somebody comes by and pops the window open or steals them even. It's not just about the heat, it's about security too.
If you encounter a situation where a child is left unattended in a vehicle, it's best to call police. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
A man was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after being involved in a collision early this afternoon. Emergency crews were called out to the intersection of 57th Avenue and 44th Street just after 1 today, where police say a pickup truck and a fuel truck collided.
A truck was trying to exit the parking lot on the north side of the highway. As the vehicle was proceeding through the intersection, it was hit by a fuel truck.
The pickup ended up running into a light standard. Rescue crews had to use the jaws of life to release the man from the vehicle. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Lac La Biche RCMP are investigating an ongoing credit card fraud scheme in several northeastern cities and towns. Police are looking for a man and a woman who they say attempt to purchase prepaid credit cards and other items using a credit card. Now, when the magnetic strip and/or chip doesn't work, the couple demands the clerk to manually enter the credit card number and information. Now, the transaction will show up as approved, but the items are not actually paid for. Police are warning stores to not enter credit card numbers manually. Now, if you know the whereabouts of this couple or you may be a victim of fraud at your store, you're asked to call Lac La Biche RCMP at 780-623-4380. Well, it's Wagon Week in the border city and everyone is invited to get involved. Even those who can't make it to the races are getting the chance to see some of the drivers up close. A few CBCA drivers headed to the Hemstock assisted living residence in Lloydminster yesterday to visit some of their more seasoned fans.
Lots of these guys we talked to, we signed books for them, everything. They said they're big fans. They listen on the radio. If they can get down to races, they're going to come down to races.
Always seeing new guys coming in, and they're actually pretty excited to meet new people.
Since many of the residents can't get out to the racetrack, it's a special time for them to meet the wagon icons they watch on TV.
See them and some of the names that we've known over the years, and then there's always the new fellows.
A lot of them, they can't get out or something to see the races, so they do get to just watch it on TV, so they don't get get that full effect and see the drivers. So them coming here and the people who are not able to get out, it's just such a great experience. I could not ask for a better experience for them.
Staff say it's the first time they've had the drivers come visit, and they hope to make this an annual event. It's a cool treat for a good cause. Tomorrow, Dairy Queen locations across Canada are raising money for various children's hospitals in the country. Now, staff at the Lloydminster Dairy Queen are busy gearing up before the big day, and they're expecting big crowds as proceeds from the sale of blizzards will go towards the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals.
It's been amazing from local businesses, and the community has been wonderful. We do pre-orders from the businesses, so we've got a ton of pre-orders already tomorrow, and if they want, they can phone us and give us a pre-order even today.
Last year, the Lloydminster location raised almost $38,000 for the Stollery Children's Hospital in Edmonton. Now, their goal this year is $45,000.
Open to close, we're on go. The staff is ready to make blizzards all day long.
As for their signature blizzard handoff to customers,
that day they won't be served upside down, just too busy.
Sure. Dairy Queens across Canada raised more than $2.8 million last year.